Well, hello. Welcome back to a brand new episode of DUD Spud. I'm Maniacal. Today's movie we're going for came out in 1989 and it's called The Laughing Dead. Now, this one completely surprised why I've never seen it. Definitely aware of it. I went through a phase of like anything with the insert whatever title dead or of the dead. I have to watch it. You know what I mean? I'm aware of it. Maybe I did watch it and I don't remember. Having a look at the trailer, I'm like, yeah, looks a little bit like that Bruno Mars film I've covered at points, and the other Bruno Mars film I covered at points. But it's not a Bruno Mars film, sadly, you know. But The Laughing Dead, IMDb don't say comedy horror, it just says horror. But in the 80s, a lot of these were just like, well, yeah, it's expected. It's an 80s horror film. Of course it's going to be comedy, like, so, you know, kind of self-explanatory. The idea of this apparently is like some architects go to some Mayan ruins. I think there's like an Aztec tribe there, and they go, ooh, you can do for the sacrifice, and, you know, as you would expect, you know, if you went around the Mayan fucking ruins, which is why I never done it myself, you know. Have you? If you survived the mission, let me know. Reviews on this one, quite mixed. Some people saying it's good, it's fun. A lot of the common things I'm seeing is like, oh, it's boring, it's a bore fest, I laughed once or twice. Quite a few of them saying like nothing happened really until the 40-minute part. Great, but that's the beauty of these editing. If it's fucking shit and boring, obviously I'll take the piss out of it, but I'll just be like, until anything good happens. So you get to see the entertaining side, shall we say. On that note, if you've got any movies to suggest, let me know. If you've seen this film yourself, what did you make of it? After my reaction to my review, do you agree? Well, it's hard to agree with me, I'm a bit mad, but you know, do you see where I'm coming from? Do you agree with my review at the end? Otherwise, let's get into The Laughing Dead from 1989. That looks like the Nightbreed cover, the game, if I remember right. That's fucking cool.
Respect.
That little girl then, for the sec, she's looking at the camera like that, zooming. Really quick, she went, like as if the director was on the side. Should I keep looking? Just what? Oh, so she's being sold, is she? Lovely. That's very fitting for a film called The Laughing Dead. Little kids getting sold in traffic. Nice. This the right film? And now this. She's had a whitey. Yep, and they did it, alright. Is that a kid or like an adult that just look? It's weird, man. When he's like half in a sec, I was like, is that a kid or like, you know, a 30-year-old guy just clean shaven?
I don't know.
And he had to have a blood transfusion.
Ah, look at this. She's like, Father, the accident, aka ain't got money. I'd be staring, going, so you're going to ask me for money with acting like that? Fuck right off. Your dad's in the pub next door. I've just come back from him, you lying bugger. Act better.
Pathetic.
You can stay here for a little while if you want. Like, and you'd be like, no, but, you know, that's what good priests do, is it? Why do I often walk past churches and see fucking a shit ton of homeless people laying outside the front of it then? You know what I mean? But here, you'll take in, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Pick and choose, pick and choose.
I'm leading the annual archaeology tour at the community college.
This woman is actually smart as fuck, right? You know, she's talking about her dad, blood transfusion. She's also been abused, you know. That's, I'm trying to make light of the situation, whatever, you know. But, so she's like, can I stay over for the night? I can't go to the shelter now. He's like, fine, but I'm off to Mexico in the morning. She's like, got a spare ticket, mate, or what? Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, good idea, get a free holiday out of it. Although you're probably going to get slaughtered to death, but worth it?
I don't know.
Mayans invented the harmonic convergence. No shit.
Alright, let's just call it now. If they're supposed to be boyfriend and girlfriend, bullshit. He is 100% gay. Absolutely. Are they gonna make that a point? You know what I mean? I mean, look at this. The fuck is this, actually? What the fuck is... What? That must be so bad for your fucking neck. Like, no pillow or nothing like that. Like, you're gonna be going to Mexico on a plane like, oh, fuck, man, I gotta fight some fuckers in a bit, haven't I? You know? Virgin birth in Covenant. Okay. So what's he dreaming about then? Let's see it. Oh, I miss you. Who the fuck are these two?
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
Is she getting jealous, like? So that's why you wouldn't fuck me. What the fuck? Why is... what? Okay.
It says, by death.
This character is gonna absolutely be annoying as shit. I know he's supposed to be like, you know, the... I don't know if he's supposed to, like, not be annoying, but he's gonna grind, like, you know? So anyone watching this film who has seen this film go, I annoyed fuck out of me, I can already tell that's gonna be the case, you know? So is she just sneaked on? Ah, so you do have a secret obsession. She's jealous as fuck.
My dad?
I thought your dad picked you up. I didn't know you somehow was right behind me in the bus here, even though I'm on the back seat anyway.
Ah, go on, whoop.
She's the one you knocked up, isn't she?
She's the one you knocked up? Ah, he's like, don't tell them that, right? You know what I mean? I'm supposed to be a priest and all, you know?
You can dish it out, but you just can't take it.
Ah, this woman's obsessed with him.
Sir, my wife is very sensitive.
My wife? Fuck off.
Karma to follow. It's not his fault he's been reincarnated.
Yeah, right.
A dweeb.
A dweeb? Ah, respect to her for using dweeb. I'm like, I thought I was the only person left in the world who uses that word. And she had to go with her own husband. She was like, don't go on telling me you're my fucking husband, mate. It's obvious, you know what I mean?
Ha! Gay! Does he know?
I didn't know how to tell.
So that's basically the nun who we knocked up, and that's his kid. And they met up like, hi! Like, he hasn't seen his kid for 11 years. Not like, you fucking bastard. None of that. And he's like, does he know I'm the dad? I don't have to tell him. I'll keep it that way, I don't know, like, you know what I mean? Awkward trip, that would be, right?
Jesus! It's a corpse!
Oh my god, it's the corpse! Well, so was that just in the road and you run over it, or what happened? Because you kind of lost control. Look at this. Excuse me, mate, anything to do with this? Ah, look at this. The corpse has got back up.
You guys, very good. Really. Thank you.
Hi! He's like, yeah, good part of the show, use the money. He's like, thanks. I thought he was going to be like, no, that's disrespectful. He was like, nice one. Now she's having a... Look at
You're
this.
running out on me!
This is what she's dreaming about now. Okay.
Pathetic.
Oh no, she's having a dream sequence. Fucking hell, alright.
I'm afraid it's going to have to be very...
What the fuck is that? Okay. Look at this. No, oh fuck. And then he just comes out like fucking demons. Look at this. Okay. Like, I'm hoping shit like that actually happens later in the film, because so far it's like, we'll have a load of dream sequences to chuck these in for the trailer, you know what I mean?
Ah, go on, whoop.
You're gonna disturb the empathic vibrations.
Every time he tries it on with her and like touches a crystal, she's like, you're gonna disturb the vibrations. She's like this. She's like, you just come out of your closet, for fuck's sake. That's literally what she's saying, like, you know? Yeah, look at him. What the fuck? You ain't typing nothing, you're just like, you fucking about, you accidentally press Alt F4 and everything shuts down, like.
Mind if I join you?
Ah, look at this. He didn't even, he's only just seen the side of her head. He's like, mind if I join you? Like, he's straight on, and she's like, ah.
Hefner. It's Professor Sardanagle's dig.
Fair play to this guy, just walking around Mexico on his own, just like, what up, ladies? Like, you know what I mean?
Research. Most of the time he just has me doing errands.
He's just talking to her like he's known her for 20 years. Like, this guy's funny, but fair play to you, mate. He's working.
Am I boring you?
No, of course not.
My father's gonna die, and I just walked out on him. And I have a crush on this
Ah! Holy shit. Shit, I've had a couple of memories. Being on a date, met a woman for the first time. She done it quicker. My record is within 10 minutes. But literally just... My therapist said I probably should be dating and all that. Like, where the fuck did that come from? And then it floods and you're just like... Oh, do I get the fuck out of this one? And then you just, you know... Oh, pop to the toilet now. While I'm in the toilet. Hibbs, mate, you need to literally in 2 minutes exactly ring me. Act like you're stuck outside my house, mate, and you need me to let you in, you know. Phone on the table here, like right out on her while she's fucking watching you. She's fucking going on. You're just like, holy fucking shit. Yeah, the medication. I stopped taking all that. Oh, fuck. Hibbs. Yeah, hello. Oh, what's that, Hibbs? What? Oh, no way, mate. Oh, shit. No, I'm so sorry. I gotta go. My mate's, I got his key. I gotta let him in. I gotta go, love. Gotta go. Hibbs, I'll be there as quick as I can. Thanks, bro. And then, you know what I mean? She's like, so am I coming back? No. Get tagged up on fucking Facebook and abused and, you know what I mean? Anyway, moving on.
I've neglected the common courtesies. My name is Umzek. Dr. Umzek.
Look at him looking it up and down like, you look like you would be tasty to eat. And it's like, what way, mate?
The name of the Mayan god of death.
The name has been in my family for generations.
Dad, is there someone blatantly screaming?
What?
Tourette syndrome.
Tourette syndrome? Mate, this guy would be me. I'd be like, yeah, that's just Tourette's, mate.
Never heard of Tourette syndrome, Dr. Umzek?
Yeah! Have you heard of Tourette syndrome, doctor? He's so dry, man. This guy, surely he's British in real life. He's too dry to be an American guy. You just can't tell with him, like. Yeah, they're like, I'm getting the fuck out here, leave you with her. She's fucking doing my head in, mate. He's just thinking, fuck, man. What have I signed up to? I don't know nothing about voodoo rituals and shit. What if this goes wrong? Fuck. This is really realistic. Ah, look at this. What a baby. He's like, oh shit. This is a Lord testing your faith. Are you gonna, like, give in? I'd definitely give in, mate, like. And he got tits out and he's like, oh, look at this. That's fucking quite funny. Just ripping out her own heart. I mean, is that too nice or just too psychotic? She's literally giving you her heart. Literally doing it. It's like, yeah, love, you die for that, you know, you're that nice. Or is it the obvious, you know, but... No, she's putting it up into his face and shit anyway. What? Look at this. She's going to replace their hearts. Well, he's not dreaming this. Unless he wakes up all of a sudden, it's a dream. But basically, they just replaced hearts by the looks of it. So that really happened, I guess? Like, how the fuck did he not die from that?
I don't know.
You're solid, you are, mate. Fucking hell.
Let's resonate with our bodies.
Shut up.
Nah, every single time he tries to be sexual, this is going to be the joke. I know, I'm pretty sure by the end of the film, that is the point of it, like, but if they don't, what the fuck were they casting that guy for?
I don't know.
You with Father O'Sullivan.
Nah,
Something fishy about you.
every single time he's like, Mum, I want to do something with you. Yeah, you and the father.
Battle days, didn't
Straight away, he's like, what's going on with you two, like, you know what I mean?
Told me you ran into some kind of Mexican bag lady.
It was nothing. I blessed her and she went home.
Yeah, so I just had my heart ripped out and replaced, like, you know what I mean? Just another day in there, like, you know what I mean? Met Kano, the motherfucker. But, you know, if I see him again, I'll return the favour. I love that. He's just at this fucking wall, like, he's a paint or blood, so instead of, like, just going, oh, it's paint, he goes, blood. But of course he knows about blood now. He's had his heart replaced, innit? So why am I even questioning now, actually? He's gonna fucking... He's possessed, isn't he? So it's night time and his kid's just bouncing a fucking ball around, echoey as fuck. Everyone is gonna hear that, like, you know what I mean? I'll be like, this fucking kid's just come here, keeping us all up, like, you know? If they, you know, traffic him, I'll be like, fair enough, to be honest. Like, you know what I mean? He is an annoying little bastard, to be fair.
What?
Ah, look at this. Ah, he just karate chopped his head off. And that's going to go in the basketball, isn't it? Into the net. Ah, that was quite funny. So everyone's seen this, so he hasn't had time to hide it. So I guess... Is he just going on a killing spree for the rest of the film now? Because if so... Awesome.
A disembodied head?
Ah, he's just like,
It was Wally, not quite as fat, of course.
Like, he was like, this body head. Almost like yours. That was his reaction, just... Oh, God. He's just not bothered about anything, that guy.
Whoosh!
Ah, the guy was like, did you see him really quick look at him and go, happy with that, happy with
This may
that?
not be the right time
Happy-
to ask, but do you think
Was
we
that
can
good
get
take?
our
Was that
money
good?
back?
Do it again, oh my fuck. Ah, so it looks like they're locking them all in for some reason because there's a police investigation. No.
Get home!
Ah, look at this.
Yo! What do you two boys think you're doing?
Ah, look at this. Oh, I fair enough then. What is that? Really?
Pathetic.
Look at this. Is he just gonna stand there? Yeah, why? And then he just... Why did he stand behind the bus? He died on purpose. Alright. Yeah, little eyeball. And now they just disappear. Okay. Very strange film, I'll be honest. Like, The Laughing Dead, this, like... You'd think they would laugh when they kill you, but they don't.
What?
So it's just cut to this now. They were all supposed to be locked in their little town village, and he's just going through and like, look at this now, okay?
What?
Ah, she's like, fuck this guy's on crack. Alright, Terminator. Who is my next target? Scanning. And this is what I mean, right? They were all locked in that little area. He went fucking through a load of them. Now,
Something's happening.
what? So is there like a festival going like outside, and they're all just keeping to themselves, even though there's a load of other fucking people? What? How did that edit happen?
This is your real father.
Yeah, he walks in on them too, and she's just like,
Mom, you told me my father was an
"This is
astronaut.
my dad."
You're lying!
Yeah, he's like, "That's my dad. Fuck off." There you go. He's look now. The kid's like, he climbed over a wall that was like knee high, so they can get in and out of that thing easy. And he's like, "Oh." They were like, "We got to escape then." So this is just really messy, the editing. They're making it look like them guys were all like stuck in that little area and that's the outside, but it's not, I guess.
What?
I want to make it better and he just hugs him like that. I guess, you know, as a kid you're desperate for the father figure and all that, like, but that kid's such a bastard. You'd be like, fuck off. Ah, look at this.
Forget that you are now the Death God.
You're now the death god. Ah, death, 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 death. She looks like Superwoman or something. Look at her dress up, like. If you were doing like, I don't know, DMT watching this, I think this scene would set you off, like you would like go into a different place, like, you know what I mean?
I couldn't find that.
Yeah, it's like the morning after. He's like, couldn't find him, mate. Oh, he's like, just move fast, get all the preliminary sacrifices out the way, just quickly fucking, there's a tray full of fucking hearts. So you're keeping the boy for the maid sacrifice, but all these other kids are just like, oh, fucking hell. This film went there, even though it's not in any way, like, shockingly done, but this film went there, like, with it, I guess. Ah, look at this. Ah, he's turning, look at that. What was that? Go on, bite your arm. I just punched through the head. I was like, oh, bite her arm. He's like, fuck that, I'm punching through the head. Alright, let's go. Look at this guy trying it on. Go on. I punched him out. Yep, and he's ripped his arm off. He's going to crunch him. No, he's going to shove his fucking arm, his hand into his face. Go on. Ah, here we go. Here's a laughing dead. Look at that. His fingers are actually going...
Respect.
What did he stab him with? He's just loving it. He's like, come on. Yeah, fuck. I'd be like that. If someone stabbed me. It's like, what? I can't die. Fucking hell, I would. But then what are they throwing at him? You don't like what they throwing at him? What the fuck happened then? What the fuck happened then? They were throwing like crystals at him and he just... Alright. Good carnage, Joe.
Crystals.
Nope, the crystals are doing Superman and all glowing now and shit.
Through that doorway.
What, save the father, you're gonna have to go through the doorway. Just fucking leave him. Like, fuck it. Like, you know, you're alright now. It's all sealed, right? If you go in, it's gonna reopen it. Fuck it. The film's done at this point. We got like... half hour left? Right, so they've reopened the doorway and father's just wandering around all limbo like, oh... Right. It's agreed to be in this film, shit.
I saw him crying. No, I wasn't.
I mean, it looks like them guys have been, they just hung over. They accidentally walked through there. Ah, look at that. Everyone who's dead is there now, so even a headless guy. Ah, look at that. Ah. Like, this is what the whole film should have been. Like, there's moments in this film that are genuinely quite enjoyable, like. But it's just, like, real quick and then, alright, next scene, I guess. Or whatever the fuck's going on. What? How did he even fall then? Look, did you see it all moving? All the, rocks. The fabric, you know, but... Here we go. Is he just gonna fall off like this? Yeah, he threw himself off. And why is she sliding down and how is it a ramp when it was vertical? But there we go. Oh, it's quite fun actually. But there we go. Completely fine. No injuries, no. Ah, she just pushed him over and he fell in half. Fucking okay.
First, I'm going to have to die.
Ah, look at this. He just shoved a heart in his mum's mouth. Ah, look at this. What? He was saving her? What?
I've lost Lori, but I think she came down here.
Okay.
Watch out!
Ah, look at this. He's just ripping fucking like zombies' guts out and shit.
Respect.
So why has that kid gone from going, we're all possessed mother, shoving a heart in her fucking mouth, and the next second he's in a cage and he's like, no, please, no. Is it like a clone or some shit?
I don't know.
Yeah, Clarice, you're right.
Let's fight him!
Let's fight them with a crystal. Alright.
Pathetic.
That's right, kid. You just lay there nicely about being tied up instead of making an effort to run.
What?
Now they're tying him up. Why now?
Very well.
Ah, he's just like saying, oh, you know, you with a sacrifice some shit, you need this. He's like, oh, very well then. And now look, zombies are turning up. Like they were more like there was like a zombie or two, I guess, earlier or something. Like, why didn't we get a film of this?
I don't know.
Why is he chucking him a basketball? And it turned into a head, alright? And now they're throwing a head about. It's turned back into a basketball. So the agreement was a game of basketball between zombies and them. Are you fucking serious? Oh, how do we, like, end the whole fucking, like, war between us? Oh, a game of basketball. Alright.
What the fuck is this?
Look at this. Now, they cheated in that, like. But, like, to be honest, they're pretty kind zombies, considering they don't bite you straight away. And just go, oh, well, you're going to turn into a zombie now, so fucking done. You drop the map and...
Time to fight back. Time to summon Kukulkan.
How do you know how to summon him?
Say what?
This is what I mean about the zombies. They're just like, go on then, summon him. We'll just, like, wait here. We won't, like, get the ball and score the goal and be able to go, well, there we go. No. This film's a fucking mess, like, fair play. Well, now this is happening because he's chanting something. And no one's stopping him or trying, they're just letting him. They're like, oh, well, you flawed our plans. Ah, kill the child, kill the child. Please don't kill me. I don't want to die, Dad. I don't want to die.
I don't want to die.
And now he's getting possessed or some shit. And now look at this. He's, like, for some reason, this is happening. Cool, but I don't know why it's happening. Don't tell me he goes back to normal after this. His eyes are all, he's doing a quaid, like, oh. I'll do it myself. And now he's turning. Okay. Ah, look at this. Ah, what the fuck? Everyone's turning into rubber faces. Ah. I'd love to do one of these scenes. I'd fucking voice over it so good. And now his eyes are bleeding. I don't know why the fuck all this is happening. Because they didn't sacrifice him in time, maybe? Or he's possessed him somehow? Ah, look what he turned into! A dinosaur! Up, Superwoman's like, I'm not fighting you, fuck that. That's quite cool, though. That is quite cool, to be fair. Oh, right, so one turned into a dinosaur and one turned into... I don't know what the fuck that is. So we're having a... This is the climax fight-off. Alright. So they're just screaming at each other. Is someone gonna... Are you gonna fight? This is what you would have been... You would have caused more damage just staying as humans. This is stupid. Look at this. Little slaps. Little slaps. Oh well, I'll stop him now. Even though earlier he had super strength, but you don't know. What? She just knocked him out with that? Fuck off. What even happened then? Ah, look at this. What, you just pushed him... Okay. Ah, he just threw the knife at him? How the fuck did he have skills to do that?
I still love you, Zeke.
Oh dear. What the fuck happened was, so he just pushed the one monster over onto the cage and he's dead? Really? Here you go, he's gonna hit the top of his head, is he, or something? Yeah, he just did that. Right, okay.
A fucking embarrassment. Of course.
Through the hoop? What? So you throw that through the circle and that's gonna...
Show him your stuff, kid.
What you're a kid, you do it. This little, like, this is literally like life or death situation. This ain't the time to go on, kid, and do it. Unless you put him right next to it and he pushes it through, you know?
I can't.
Go ahead.
Well, to be honest, because everyone's dead, he could have as many goes as he wants as long as he don't smash or whatever, like, you know what I mean? So, weird time to try and bond with your kid, though, but, you know, whatever. And conveniently he'll do it when he, like, you know... Yeah, there we go. Does that count, though? Because it's smashed. Did he really go through, though? And now he's back in normal clothes. Everyone's cured magically. Okay.
What?
The makeup on that's ridiculous, so like.
I'm coming home, Dad.
Look at
I'm
that.
coming home.
Now they've run out and it blew up and, right, convenient. There's far too many survivors for this film. There should have been like 2 at best, like. Look, the whole festival, they're like, you know, carrying on, like. How come none of the other people in the whole festival were getting involved or like going, what the fuck's going on here? It's just... Okay.
What?
And now they've looked around, there's like a sign there and shit and... Okay. Also, keep in mind, this priest literally had his heart torn out of his fucking chest and he's got another person's heart in him. So, bypassing the whole fact he came in and healed, are they a different blood type, you know? That heart's gonna probably, your body's gonna reject it, likely. You know, it, like, how the fuck? Whatever. So the police officer said he deeply regrets the accident that killed their friends now, apparently, so basically, fuck off home, you know what I mean? And look at them, they're all there now, and they're going, again, he's like, oh fuck.
I saw something.
And then they're going, alright, so baiting for the sequel. There's no fucking way this would have ever had a sequel. Okay, so that was The Laughing Dead from 1989. It's a very messy film, very all over the place. It's an hour and a half, so it was longer than it needed to be. But I get the impression the original cut was like a 3-hour fucking version because there's so many scenes of like, why is this happening now? Why is it gone to this? Like, you know, it seems like a lot more needed to be explained, but fuck's sake, like, you know what I mean? Thing is, at moments, there was generally like funny moments, generally like some good like fucking ideas, like when the priest's going, and the laughing dead, you know, all that stuff, pretty entertaining and funny. I like the few moments they have where like the zombies come into it and that, it's just like, fuck, for a film called The Laughing Dead, I thought it was going to be full of it, and it's really not. It's like very minimum, and to think that this is like a butchered version, which you can tell because it don't make sense, it's messed up in the edited room, so it's originally going to be longer. I doubt they cut out any extra gore scenes because there's hardly any in it anyway, you know. So it's a bit of a confusing thing because like when they go in for what, like, you know, The Laughing Dead is, it's actually really fun. If they'd done a whole film of that, it would have been like really good, really good. But then they went of like, oh, you know, we'll chuck in about, I don't know, 20% of that at best. The rest of it is just a load of bollocks, basically, you know. You can, like, they try to overcomplicate the story. That's where they went wrong. You know, it's like, mate, just like, we don't need to be experts. Just say it's a Mayan thing, magic thing, whatever. But then, like, all this random shit's happening at points, like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? So even when they try to explain it, I'm left with more questions now. It's like, what the fuck? So it's a bit of a confusing thing because it's like, surely this ain't like the script you had originally. I like definitely studio interference or something, like a producer was like got in for something happened, because it's all over the shop. There's blatantly scenes missing that would explain things. The way it cuts from one thing to the other, you're like, what the fuck, you know? So it's incredibly messy. You know, however, it did have good moments. It did, but because of how long it was and how messy it was, and even by the end, I was like, what the fuck? Like the priest guy, as soon as he gets his fucking art replaced, like fucking swapped, whatever. Let's not go into the whole physics of that, whatever. But at the end, it's like, well, obviously, he's still got a fucking demon's heart, like, you know what I mean? He's fucked. Like, there's no turning back from that. Even if you replace him back with his normal heart, he's too late. He's infected. He's fucked. So they play bait up to like a sequel they're gonna do, but then the next second again, he's like, oh nice, no nice. Oh, you could say he's been controlled, but it's even when they're not around, he just basically got bipolar. That's what it is, like, you know. I'll get to it. I to be honest, I wanted to like it because it had its moments, but because it was, it's a dud just because there was just too much shit in it. It was too long for what it was. It was too much confusing moments. So at the end, I was a bit like, what the fuck? Although the moments that were good. They were good. They had some good ideas. There's just so little of it. And it's just like, fuck, a film called The Laughing Dead. If this was like, I don't know, fucking supposed to be like more of like, I don't even know, like not a horror film in any way. Like I'd be like, oh, well, this comes in at the end, you know, it's turned into a horror film. Like even though it's slightly sprinkled out, that's about as much as you get material wise. But it's a shame because I wanted to like it. That's the thing. It did have good moments, so it's not a total dud. But it's just, I'd never watch this again, you know. But if you are into these films, I would say, go on. If you watch loads of films, there's a lot worse out there, and you will find moments you enjoy out of it. But it's just a shame, dude. I wanted to give you a Spud, man, but you just fucked up at being so nonsensical and messy, basically, you know. But fuck, what a shame it is, isn't it? If you have seen this, what did you make of it? Any movies to suggest, let me know. Otherwise, I've been Maniacal Max, so until next time, peace out.
Maniacal Mac.